Hello students, go ahead and set up your notebook for Cornell notes on Intro to Vertebrates. Okay, once you're ready, let's begin. Number 1. All organisms are organized into one of 6 kingdoms, and then the phylums, like the Cnidarians. And after phylums, you have the orders. Let's look at a picture. So we have the kingdoms, like the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, and let's say we're looking at the animal kingdom. Then you have the phylums. The phylums, such as you have your annelids, your mollusks, your flatworms. Then after your phylum, you get to class, which is much more specific. For us, for example, cephalopods, which are specific types of mollusks that live in the ocean. And then your order, family, genus, and then the most specific is a species. For number 1, you can write how are creatures organized, or how are organisms organized. Alright, let's move on to number 2. Go ahead for number 2, write chordates. Chordates are a phylum in the animal kingdom of organisms with a backbone. We also know chordates as vertebrates. A vertebrate is an organism that has a backbone, like a human, snake, reptiles. Invertebrates don't usually have bones at all, or if they have bones, they don't have a backbone. They rarely have bones at all. Go ahead and make up a question for 2. Also make a quick sketch of vertebrates and invertebrates. It's not a vocabulary video, but I do want you to have a quick sketch, and I'll grade that when I grade your notebook next time. Okay, moving on to 3. We talked about exoskeletons, but what's an endoskeleton? An endoskeleton is an internal skeleton, like you and me have, and that supports the body of the animal. A lot of the creatures that live in the ocean, not all, but a large majority, don't have skeletons because the water in the ocean supports their bodies. But on land, usually you need to have more of a skeleton to support you, especially if you're a larger size. So insects are smaller, so that they don't need a skeleton. Their exoskeleton supports them, but larger creatures usually do need a skeleton, an endoskeleton. Go ahead and come up with a question for 3. And there's a picture of an endoskeleton. Alright, and number 4. For number 4, less than 5% of all the known animal species are vertebrates, which means that 95% of the animals in the animal kingdom do not have vertebrates, are invertebrates. And this refers to this graph when we started talking about animals in detail, and we've talked about how the arthropods are the majority, there's annelids, roundworms, and then chordates, which is vertebrates, are the small part of the pie here, about 5%. Go ahead and start your summary, and then move on to your advanced question, and then the next step. Have a great day.